Hey guys, good evening. This is Boom J here, and you're looking at my screen. This is my Cubase 10 screen. I'm actually working off of one of our users from Cubase 10 users group. So he said I'm a beginner in Cubase. When I connect my condenser microphone, I'm able to record vocals, but the instrumental is muted. Why? What should I do so that the instrumentals will play? So first thing that came into my mind was the audio settings. So I'm gonna do this video real quick to show. So in Cubase you have let me make sure this screen is showing properly. Make sure I'm in the box. Alright. So he wants to record vocals, but the instrumental is mute. So if you gotta go into your um, Cubase 10. So I haven't been. Let me see. You gotta go into your VST audio connections. I came from a Cubase 5, so is it? So in your audio connections, make sure you set your input. So the reason why your instrumentals might not play, let me read this again. It said, when I connect my condenser microphone, I'm able to record vocals, but the instrumental is mute. So he's able to record vocals, but the instrumental is mute. So that shows this is the output. So you set your output to your audio device. That's fine. Audio 1, output 2. Your input is where you set in for your microphone or whatever you have input coming in. I usually do mono for my mics, and then I have a stereo also. Okay, all of them punching to my audio device because my microphone is connected to my audio device Focusrite. So when you're doing that, you gotta come to. So if I want to record vocals on this, when you select a vocal track, hold on, let me do this. Yeah, this is one of those default track things. Usually, if you have a new track, I'll do a new track here. Add audio track. You select your input is mono for me, and the output is stereo. Okay, you add the track. The track gets added. Then I'm not sure if you have an instrument track coming from like FL Studio or even Machine, or you have a VST coming in, but you gotta add your instrument track. So for me, I'm using Machine in Cubase. So when I select to add my instrument track, I have a list of instruments that are available. So I select my Machine 2 and I add the track. Okay, so maybe that's where your problem is coming from. It's you're not selecting the instrument track. Okay, and then even when you select the instrument track, you also got to make sure that you have this is the settings for the instrument track in here. There's a window I'm looking for. It's the default window that I'm looking for that will give me options in here. So you make sure you select your instrument track, and this is see how I click this option here, the edit instrument. It takes you into whatever instrument you're bringing in. It could be FL Studio. For me, it's Machine. This is where you control from, and you have your mute. You have your audio record, and then your audio sound as well. So not sure if this is gonna help, but that's pretty much audio settings. Make sure you have your audio settings going, audio connections going, set your inputs, stereo, the mono in, the and then set your outputs, which will be your speakers as well. Usually it should be all on the same audio device. If you have different audio devices, then you have to point your ins and outs to the correct audio device. Then if you're simply recording in Cubase, this is what you have. If you're simply recording without bringing instruments in, all right. So let me close this real quick and let me open up a new project. Let me just open up something default. Let me do a recording, or I go to something recent that I did. Let me open this up. We'll do an activate. Good thing about the Cubase 10 is when you activate that window, it keeps the other window. You see what I'm saying? That's what I love about this. All right. So yeah, same thing is going on here too. So see, I have my hook 1, second hook 2, and this is my instrument track. All right. Unless you're doing something else. I'm not sure what you're doing, but I hope this helps you. Your instrument track, you got to bring in your instrument track. If you're playing in Cubase, then it should simply be a simple add track, and then you can add, if you're playing in MIDI, add a MIDI track, or add an audio track, or I mean this is for mics, or add an instrument track. Okay, and then you should, you play in directly from Cubase. Other than that, and then you can edit if you go into, for example, if you go into the edit function of each instrument, you can add more. You can add your inserts, you can add your EQs, or do whatever it is that you need to do. This is a mute solo. Make sure nothing is muted while you're doing it, and then control your volume. Make sure the volume is not down. Make sure the panning is properly set for your instrument track. Maybe that's why you're not hearing anything. All right. Me, I got to go. Every other big shot I know, they're stepping on, they're moving on. It's the new year money. Celebrate the money. It's the new year money. Pop champagne, let's celebrate money. See me, I got to go. So I can solo this here. I can go into the edit instrument. Opens up my instrument. All right. So let me know. For everyone out there also, I hope this helps. It's the audio connection. Something in your audio settings is not working right. All right. Until next time. Good luck with your recording, and let me know. Thanks. Bye.